Alright, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to this special episode of Farm Sim Network today. As mentioned before, I'm about to show everything that makes Farm Sim Network special. So every action that is beyond the game will happen on the website or on the two websites I am about to show you today. And yeah, I will show a few actions and possibilities as well as getting started with the new semi-trucks and the meta business side in general today. So stay tuned. And yeah, as you can see, we are here on the starting page of Farm Sim Network. So every time you open the website, you can find the link in my Discord channel under Farm Sim Network, also in the under the topic Farm Sim Network. There will be the link, and then you can go right here to register. And of course, say my name when you will get into it. Yeah, here you can see a little overview of all nationalities from where people are playing together here. You will see the newest members here. That's a little bit, it depends on. Sometimes it changes very fast, sometimes it's very slow. Now they are sitting at the same numbers or names here for maybe a week or two, so nothing new here. Then we have some overview about the whole thing with numbers. So like acres harvested, the land value player owns, the acreage player owns all across all the servers. Yeah, here I guess I will just show the video from
Hello and good morning to all of you out there in the world. My name is Hans. I am the creator of Farm Simulator Network, and I am here to show you today a bit of what FSN is all about. Now, some of you probably haven't heard of FSN, and so I'm going to take a real quick minute here to tell you what we're about. We are a multiplayer, multi-server community based on the FS19 game that helps bring players together across multiple servers and economically invest in their companies over a persistent period of time. We run on 3-day seasons, non-stop, and have been going for nearly 50 game years now since our inception with one server. Along with this, we have over 10,000 farmers participating on a daily basis, doing everything from farming to trading to manufacturing to mining to working their virtual logistics companies. Whoa, hold on. Did he just say mining, trucking, trading? Yes, I did. That is why we have a website. It advances our experience that's possible in game and brings a whole lot of features that aren't possible in game, while still allowing you to grow that in game company. Whether you want to be a trader, a trucker, a customs agent, or a farmer, all of the options are available to you and more. Also, want to give a very quick and humble shout out. We have recently been accepted into the Giant Software Partner Program. We are the only multiplayer.
so I think that's breaks all down what it's all about. And yeah, the video here on YouTube is a little bit older. And obviously, I'm playing Farm Sim 22 in Farm Sim Network. So that's already implemented in the network. And yeah, as well as virtual company opportunities are a little bit twisted now. Yeah, other than that, you can see here in the bottom right corner a little bit of a live timer, what is happening and who is doing what. Yeah, you can see an overview of all the servers. Just you can see where the server resource exchange will happen. So in the meta world, you can see the active farms on the server. And there are obvious the FS19 ones. And as soon as we hit server 160, it will switch to, yes, FS22 160. And of course, I can show you guys the server 211. Where is it? There, Fluffy landscape. Shinsau in Moldova and Jr.F Incorporated. That's me. That's my server. Yeah, the time set on the server is now to -4 from Eastern, which is -10 from my local time, which is why I am about to change that as soon as I step up this major here. Yeah, then we have, oh, come on, so many servers. Then we have here a little bit of a wiki with some guidelines and stuff like that. Banking, support, farm farm manager and contractor guidelines. Yeah, this is in, well, it's under work is in progress here, and so it's changing very often. So you need to take a look into it. And here on the in-game laws, you'll see like stuff like lacking CDL permit, like failure of use turn signals, failure to use beacons on public roads. So that's why you see me doing it for one reason, of course. And on the other side, it's just for the realism. So yeah, and you can find answers to nearly everything here, and if not, there will be some information coming later. So let's log into the website. So that's the actual website where the fun happens. Yeah, let's just start on the top here. You can see my game name and my company name here. Here are here's my financial account on the website. So I'm not as broke as I'm logged in game. You see the reference month and time from where the servers are set to minus or plus or something, whatever you want. So it's December in 22, which is early winter in 19, and year 88 on the 19th of June at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, then you can change the company if you are working or if you're using the opportunity to set up a mother company and then multiple substantial sub companies. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. We have under myself is my business stuff. Here we have a little bit of how to say, you can no, these are my here on field work you can have a little bit of an overview what needs to be done when and stuff like that, but that's just for you. So uh, I personally use Discord, so my Discord server, to provide all the information to the farmhands and contractors. Field management obviously is where you have an overview on which fields you own, how large they are, and how much they are or how value they are. Um, Insurance is about losing crop due to rain or whatever. You can see it here under crop insurance. Never have to use it for myself now, so I can't say anything about that. Now we move on to crop sales, where the fun happens. That is where you can see what I have done over the last years, or since I'm able to harvest. I am working with the same broker together to get my crops out of town. And yeah, this one number eight, with the ID number 883. That was year 81, and it's saying by the end of year 82 because it's for the safety reason. Nobody knows if somebody will come in and do the exports and stuff like that. And yeah, you can see perfectly just the growth, and here to the maximum of 1.185 million liters, so nearly 1.2 million liters in year 83. And then we are going back, or better to say, then we or I splitted the fields over the next 2 years. That I have two sales every year here. I split it to soy, oats, and wheat. Um, yeah, then in year 86, major left, and I wasn't able to work his land anymore, so I was decreasing back to 411. That was uh, year 86, so you saw that harvest, and as well as the soy and oats harvest and stuff like that. But yeah, last year it was 554 liters of soya on the same amount of ground or the same acreage like I worked this year, and I get 50,000 liters more. So it's pretty okay, I guess, for repairing the combine every time it gets down to 20% or 25% damage. And yeah, obviously there will be a new agreement this year for the soybeans I just delivered earlier today. Waiting on the agreement to be here, to be agreed from me. Yeah, let's move on to permits. That's a little bit older and not in use right now because you needed permits for buildings, if I'm right, but I'm not so long into it that I can tell something about it. Then we have agreements, a section where you can do or make agreements with other players like land or equipment or any other thing. And if it's in here, you can do whatever you want, nearly. So, yeah. but I used to have a agreement with Fluffy Farms to sell him soybean, not soybeans, canola for his first operation with some canola oil or something, I guess it was, but I'm not sure. And yeah, but he moved on anyway and sold that one again, so that wasn't any longer needed. Here, this is the equipment list. Here you can see everything I own in game right now. Um, yes, there is a virtual garage where you can park your vehicles if you don't need them for whatever reason, like if you have cotton set up and you know you don't plant and harvest cotton over the next 2 or 3 years, you can store the cotton harvester and equipment in general to make sure the server runs smoothly and stuff like that. And then we come to the last point, task management. That's nearly the same like field work, but a little bit different. But yeah, as mentioned, I'm using just my server on Discord. Um, yeah, then I just move on with the stuff I have to do. Now we now I go to myself and NPC equipment purchase, as I have purchased the header and the header trailer. So home server 211 as mentioned. Let's find headers, move to next step. Now you can see every header that's in game. Now we have to find, I guess we have the dyna flags, not the power flow. The fan dyna flags, I guess it was. Let's take this one, register. Then it jumps back to the site that you can do the next one. So let's get to header trailers. Next step. Again, nearly the same like in-game dealer. Ship and the 7040 register. Alright, so now everything we own is again there. Yeah, the rest of the points under myself aren't very usable or in use or whatever. Let's move on to the auction house here, because as I know, if I go to the land here, there should be field 37 on auction, and I'm about to bid on this land now. So let's view details. My bid will be 355,418. Let's just make sure. Let's do it like that and then see. Yeah, you have to bid 10,000 over the last bid. But as mentioned, I was about to buy that because we are working with 36 anyway. Can I go? Whatever I have done now. We are working the field right next to it anyways, and I will get the two, so I will have 4 fields down here where I can just grind all over it in a way I want to have it. So let's place a bid, and that's also the reason why I am owning just a little bit of land, because you see upcoming auction is empty. Recently finished auction is also empty, so it's been a while since there's some land, and if there's some land, there's mostly land in the left side of the map. And last time it was 31 that's down here. I thought about it, but you have to think about the way I have to take. I have to go around, so down to 36 first of all, and then from there I have to go nearly all the way around here. That's a problem. If it would be this field I have taken about on 31. It's a little bit too far. Anyways, let's move on. You can also sell your land as a player to other players. Um, Easy, also not, also nothing. Equipment, same here. You can sell your equipment to through this auction house on the web. Uh, of course, there are rules for it. Don't want to talk about them now, but yeah. And there are then there is the brokerage button, which only allows yeah, brokers to bid on the lands, and then they can rent you the land on your own server. Let's move on to the contract center here. This is where you spend most of the time as a contractor, obvious. Um, there everything is listed, what's needed and where you can work and stuff. So let's see here. 48 bucks. Cutting and collecting grass field, 32 turn on in the equipment is on field for the collect grass placed in barn and silo on field. How is he typing? Anyways, that's like you can see what you need to be, what you need to do. Then you see what you will get paid. Normally the rate will be 5,000 per hour. Yeah, then you go to accept the contract and then log into the server, which obvious here, server 54, or here server uh, 219, or here server 115. And then you just do the work and get paid afterwards. Then we move on to dealerships, where I am about to work a little bit closer with that guy together. Because if we go here with new equipment, first of all, there's a big Seahawk. I'm thinking about to buy that at some point. Second of all, he should or she should sell, yeah, the Nova Cut, the Magnum. So there's a little bit of stuff I'm about to buy anyway, so why not work with a real player together and maybe get something like a package bonus price or something like that, because I will really buy much stuff in the next expansion of the farm, as well as this Borgite big hero. So yeah, I will definitely reach out to this guy or this dealership and try to get my quote there. Land leasing, investment center, nothing. Permit center, let's go there. There you can see like animals. I need obvious a sheep permit for my sheep pen. 5,000, and it will hold another 10 days. Yeah, nearly like 10 days from now. Um, so easy. Swine, I will get a swine permit. I will get a cow permit, which are already at 10,000 bucks. Then you can move over to logging. You can get the trees. Uh, huh. There you can buy the trees you need to do. I will also get 10 or yeah, 12. Was it 12? So nearly 10,000 to remove the trees. Then I also need this one for 15,000. So maybe I just do a contract up and we will see how I figure out how that works. Anyways, let's move on to the skill trade field. Here you can buy your CDL license, which I have active now. Mm. I have, or I used to have a herbicide application license, but because I'm using the binary reader, I'm not buying that anymore and save the money. Yeah, greenhouse, timber operator, and horse trainer. It is what it says. Also, it's active until end of the month. FS22 production. Yeah, you can get like whatever you want to do and buy one, but you are only allowed to have 3 production buildings. So, but I'm not producing anything. Yeah, we have the accounting side, which is already which is very interesting every time or from time to time. You can see my active web loan here, 1.7 million. You can see my net ratio and my overall ratio. Yeah, land value, vehicle value. And then we move to the right side where we start with the meta level liabilities, where I have 35 million loan because of because I need to survive the revamp work. So I need to pay off my old loan with a new one. That yeah. So there's a little bit minus 20 million, but we will turn to that later. Now let's go to the funds transfer. Here is when I'm talking about sending money to the game and waiting on money. Here you can see how much money I sent to game or back to the website and stuff like that. But for now, because it's Sunday, I am able to transfer my meta money to the FSN farm account, and I am allowed to send 411,192 bucks over, and the maximum is 500,000. So I think after I get the new field, I will be very fine with that. And as well as I'm waiting for, what did I say, 750 ish thousand bucks from this year's harvest. So I'm pretty good with money right now. And so I will go ahead and send some money to in-game. First of all, because we still need money to what was I about to say? To repair the fleet and stuff like that. And I am about to get more animals, as mentioned. So what should I do? Should I wait until I get paid for this year's harvest and then send everything in I need? Because I don't know if I need to. Yeah, let's wait with this action before or until I have a answer from the dealership. Yeah, they are the player owned bank accounts here. You can you can open a savings account or you can apply for loans. Obvious. The checkbook you can send every other player in game your money if you like. Amount and reason you have to say of invoice is the other way around. I used to do this with my contract since I'm a farm manager on the same server like the other guys. So you see, I have worked a lot for the other farms before they left, and yeah, that is the amount I am shy of work now until I have my own land to do all this work. Ledger obvious, you can see where and what you can see your money movements. So a little bit green, but mostly red. And non-payment. When did they left? There have to be something like invoice received or something like that. Or I can't see another page anymore. No, I can't see another page anymore. Anyways, it looks like they have left a long time ago. Yeah, everything else. And I had a here Bates, Barnes and Beyond. This is where I am talking about mod voting all the time. Um, Here's the thought I was talking about, which I was thinking about to vote more, because these golden belts you see I have one just for today, because you get every day a golden bell when you get or when you log into the website. Yeah, I have bid on the field, I have transferred the money. I will wait for C5. Yes. Let's move over to the rear meta world. So nearly the same looking, oh, from the first opinion it's the same. But it's slightly different. Yeah, decommission I have already decommission done. This is done, and the truck decommission is also done. I have 22,343 experience points for drivers to get. Other than that, nothing interesting. Business operations. Here you have I can show you here all the land I own. So these numbers gave the acreage of what I am owning and stuff like that. And I have here a factory which produced some railway ties. Let's repair that already there. Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, then you have the industrial part where I have the factory and here my solar panels to collect some energy. Commercials, my gas station. Let's bring that down to 1.95. Just pricing. Oh no, did the wrong calculation way. 250. I don't know if it was it before or not or whatever. Because we need to make money. Yeah, then I have a dispatch building and a headquarter building. Other than that, you can own residential and agricultural land, but I did get so far now. And here you see your mines, which are also new, totally new. And I have to get into it and through it. Interesting, interesting. Yes, my equipment is gone. That's right. All right. There. That's yeah, how it goes. Then you can obviously have equipment here. You get political points. I have gathered a few, just a few. It's not nothing special here. Just uh, like that, you get them for various actions, and you can trade them in for money or for good land or whatever. You gather experience points and levels for acquisitions to get the resources out of the ground. Um, yes, whereas you have your storage, your warehouses. I have one warehouse for war goods, for materials in Moldova, where the electricity is stored and the railway ties. And here I have 5 million or nearly 6 million liters of barrel, which isn't that much of worth, just $100 per 1,000 liters, but better than nothing. Um, Also, we have a counting page, and this is a little bit more detailed. So here I have net valuation of minus 14,000 million and not longer of minus 20 million, because your building, they're your structures, so buildings will count to your accounting. Um, Give me a second, I have to answer here a little bit. So yeah, as mentioned, here are the structures which count towards your uh, net valuation. As well, false software, banking, checkbook, and ledger is the same. So, um, yeah, banking, checkbook, and ledger is the same as on the other side. I can't say anything about Alliance. Leaderboards is just some stuff, but it's also new, and yeah, that's all about. And then we have the market here, the player market, no, global market, sorry, where you can get your trucks, for example, or equipment for mining sites and stuff like that. And you can have different sizes of equipment, obvious, and different trucks and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all about. And with the trucks, you can send some cargo from one place to another, obvious. Mm, yeah, now you know the websites. Um, the next thing I want to talk through is my spreadsheet I will use again in the near future. I will upgrade this a little bit, and yeah, but I want to just tell you what I have prepared already, what I have used from year 81 towards 84, and what I am thinking of, what is needable or needed in a calculation like that. Because first of all, I have very obvious here. I have the number of the field on the map. Then we have the size in hectare, because I can't work with acres because acres doesn't tell me a thing. Um, then I have checked how much of the land area is tillable or farmable ground, and wrote that in the column next to it. Then I will keep an eye on the used seeds. I have the price column for seeds, and then obvious the expense. So if I go ahead and write down 155, 155, I will get the result in the column next to it. So there's a little bit of functions behind, nothing fancy. Same thing with fertilizer, which will be, or which will get another column for biological fertilizer. Then I have a column for both expense overall. I will get a maintenance costs column as well. Then we obviously have the yield column, column, where I wrote down the exact yield of each field. Um, then I used to broke it down towards 1 hectare, but I noticed that this isn't useful anymore because I noticed my problem. It was maintenance on the combine. Yeah, then we have another multiplication column here from the how it's called, from the yield, multiplies the price, and then we go and have our price what we get per field, and here on the bottom right we have the total amount of money we get. And I already get this to a little bit smaller size or smaller scale, and I will work from here. But now you know what I'm about to do when I'm talking about gathering some data from the fields and the usage of stuff. and in general when I'm talking about things what I'm or what you can't see in game. Um, yeah, I will go to the wiki page and sit back and get through the changes from the big revamp we just witnessed here. And then as soon as I know what needs to be done and what can be done, I will be back with another Office episode of Farm Sim Network from Junior Farmer Incorporated. Other than that, I wish you all a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.